this little introductory video for the Class 6505, Leadership Development and Organizational Transformation. I'm Jonathan Reams, the main teacher in the course, and I thought that I would make this little video just to give those of you who would like a little bit of information, overview, and some ideas about what to expect and how to deal with different things. So the theme of the course of leadership development is a lot of what we will be doing. We will be working to help you develop as a leader. And the way we will be doing this is through a good deal of experience and reflection. Discussions in small groups, in the whole class, some input, some slides occasionally, some activities. But the main personal activity in the course is going to be involving you taking a 360 survey. This is using something called the Leadership Circle, which we will give you an orientation to on the first day. And on the second day of class, on the 27th of February, we will have an opportunity for each of you to have some one-on-one coaching and debriefing of the feedback you receive from your peers, colleagues, direct reports, bosses, friends, family, whoever you choose to include in this. This opportunity to have some very impactful feedback will be followed up with some work on the next day to help you understand what are some of the hidden drivers, some of the assumptions that have been running different patterns of behavior in your life that you see maybe are holding you back a little bit, making you a little less effective than you would like to be. And then as we learn how to develop ourselves and kind of lay a course for the work we need to do, we will take on the work of practicing that in between the classes. And during that practice, you will put to use some of the things you've learned, and then you will have an in-between task for the last meeting in early April, where you're actually going to demonstrate in class what you've learned and use that as a starting place for understanding that in order to change the organization, you start with yourself. And from there, you can start to work with different types of stories, culture, and more powerful, impactful ways of engaging the organization. So that's a little overview of the 5 days of the course. We have 3 main texts that have assigned for the class. Keith Eigel and Carl Kunert's The Map. And then we have Robert Keegan and Lisa Leahy's book, Immunity to Change, which is part of the process we will go through in the second gathering. And then finally, Harrison Owen's book, The Power of Spirit, which talks a lot about organizational transformation and the processes involved in it. It's always handy if you can read as much as possible in the text before coming to class. And if you don't, we understand, and we do our best to design the activities in the day so that it works either way for you. If you're able to read up ahead of time, I think things can be a little more, pieces of the puzzle fit together a little better for you. And that if you reread it again afterwards, it's even more meaningful. If you're only able to read it after the class meeting, you will get lots out of it as well, and it may help you understand more some of the things that weren't clear in class at the time. Some practicalities. Very simply, we know that many of you are traveling. Sometimes there's delays. Sometimes there's simply flight schedule difficulties to arrive right at the time. I appreciate it if you can let me know by email ahead of time if you're not going to be able to make it on time for a class. If you have to leave early, let us know during the day so that we can make some kind of arrangement if there's an assignment being handed out or some task you need to know about, that we make sure you get the information you need. Mostly, we're going to have a lot of fun. The second gathering especially, we will have a group of coaches coming in to support the process, and it's always a very engaging day with a lot of activity and a lot of fun, different exercises that will keep us quite busy, and I look forward to seeing you on the 23rd of January.